Fight fans, it's time for a bantamweight fight. Please welcome in the blue corner, Johnte Potts.
Johnte Potts taking his time, walking out. Time that I'm fighting and training, my corner won't give me cold water until I fight. So like, you're just drinking warm water at practice, nothing ice cold, and then when you get in there and you get that cold water, it's a nice fresh little like feel before the fight. I like how I'm watching.
Please welcome his opponent in the red corner, Joey Thompson.
Potts has the blue tape around his gloves, and he's wearing the Warrior Wear shorts. Warrior Wear, a former sponsor of mine back in the UFC. Good brand. And now you hear Joey coming out to some great music. Seems very, very relaxed, giving his last minute hugs and instructions from his corner, about to get that grease on his face. Man, right now, everything just, it's time to fight. You hear this music, you give these hugs, you get slapped in the butt and you get in there. When you hear a song like this, it makes you just want to perform.
Come out to Johnny Cash, you better be swinging.
Now, Potts, he seems very wiry. Wiry means he can be explosive, it means he's very dangerous.
This is a rematch. Johnte edged him out last time for Jeff Osborne at Hook and Shoot in Evansville. It's a great promotion. I heard it was a great fight too. I wasn't there for it, but looks like Joey Thompson's looking for some redemption.
Well, you see the pace. We see the pace before the fight, and everyone's pace is different. Ronda Rousey's walking back and forth very quickly. We look at Potts here, and it's very calm pace, but definitely a pace.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighed in at 135.5 pounds. He is a freestyle fighter. He trains at B-Town MMA from Los Angeles, California. It's Johnte Juice Man Potts. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighed in at 135 pounds. This man is a mixed martial artist. He trains at Anvil Training Center from Lawrenceville, Illinois. It's Joey Thompson. Referee Mike Belcher in charge of this bout.
All right, gentlemen, been over the rules already. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch goes down if you want. At the sound of the bell, come on out and handle your business, guys. Let's go.
seems like both fighters touch gloves right there, but they're also going to touch gloves again. I like that mutual respect. Like a lot of fighters be like, oh, well, no, we're not going to touch, we just touch there. But
these guys are professional. They're going to come out and touch gloves. They don't have any bad attitudes.
Potts coming out orthodox.
Here we go.
Joey seems to be southpaw, trying to come into the outside of the leg. Potts lifting up his head there. Got to be careful. Oh, man, taking some big shots against the fence here.
Wow.
Reverses position, throws a knee.
This is some action right here. These guys are going for it.
Now, we see Joey in a front headlock position. You want to smother the head with your stomach there and force him into the fence, almost suffocating him with his own chest. Potts doing what he's supposed to do. Look, fighting hands. And this is where you get in trouble, where you're like, oh, did he grab my fingers? No, he's hand fighting here.
He's exposing his neck. I don't know if Joey's going to do anything with it, but it's out there.
There's a lot of different things that Joey can do. If I'm his coach right now, you could push the head down and drive into the fence, or you can do the old-fashioned wrestling, make his hand touch the mat by sprawling back and then circling to the back. Oh, man. It looks like Joey just wants to do damage here.
Yeah, he's putting it in there, man. Every chance he gets, he's throwing a knee or throwing the punches, ripping on the head. Staying aggressive. Potts is in there, though. He's defending most of it.
But he's definitely losing this round.
Yeah, absolutely. Joey's been very aggressive, landing multiple shots so far.
See how he's smothering with the body. Oh, man, got to be careful there when you disengage. That's when those shots come out. If I'm Potts, I'm going to look to establish my jab and use that reach. But Joey looks like he has some power behind him. Reaching in with that lunging, hookish jab. Oh, man, you cannot show your right hand that bad. Oh, spinning back fist attempt. Gets him in trouble. Takes a couple shots. Sprawled out now. This is a bad position to be in if you're Potts. Joey needs to push the head down and get his hips over the back of the head. Look at Potts just continue to drive in with that high C. Now a single leg. Getting back into the front headlock. Nope.
Joey needs to put a little pressure on his shoulder and stretch him out. He stays on that neck, but he's giving up hip.
Shoelaces down, sprawl out, get him to extend and get him in a weak position. Right now you see Joey on his toes driving in with the front headlock. I'd like to see him sprawl back, try to make Potts extend himself, weaken his position.
Looks like they're going to be back to the feet. Staying on that,
oh,
staying on
man.
that head.
So now he's in like a double cow catch position. And now we've seen him going back to the guillotine position from Joey. It's not a front headlock because it's just the head. So now this is a little bit more dangerous position because if you just have the neck, you can do some damage.
You know, with Joey keeping a hold of that head, he's scoring in this round. I don't think that you can win a round if somebody's controlling your head the entire round.
Do you know if, and honestly from that, it doesn't look like he's squeezing too hard with his arms. So it's not like he's losing a lot of position. Look at Potts do a reverse suplex out of the guillotine. Those of you that are familiar with fighting, oh, the round is over.
Joey is relentless staying on top. Wow. Potts is, he just doesn't stop, man. He's wiring. From my point of view, that was a round in the books for Joey. Stayed on the head, stayed aggressive. Potts was in there, but I think Joey edged out.
Yeah, for sure, Potts ended that round very fantastic. But I think might have been too late. Touching the gloves. Coming in, Potts coming in with a front push kick, grabbing the fence there from Joey to stop the takedown. And now you see Potts with the guillotine attempt. Oh no, and it's deep. Joey needs to come to that top elbow and push it off. Potts doesn't have his hands locked, so he's not in too much danger, but I can finish a guillotine with one hand. Oh, there we go, the head's popped out. Now Joey's pressuring him in a jackknife position. If I'm Joey, I'd like to step up with my left leg there so I can cause more damage. That might invite Potts to grab my leg, and then I would sit down on it like an Iranian counter and just do some big damage.
Very nice. That's a good way of tricking somebody in and getting their arm stuck.
Now, you see Joey blocking with the head, trying to stay square with his opponent, because Potts seems to have a very good guard. Look how high his legs are right now. If Joey were to mess up and try to hook one leg, I would see a triangle happen in a heartbeat. Right there, he's attempting it on the right side. He's trying to push that right leg over, and I think Joey caught on right there.
Nice.
Up, back to the feet.
Good stand up by referee Mike Beltran.
Oh, Man, lead push kick. And
Oh,
Joey got hit and connected, but then he connected back. Oh, big shot. Almost caught him to the back of the head.
Big shots exchanged here. They're both rocked each other.
Oh,
Joey looks like he's going to go back to the head, show him the head.
If I'm there, I just keep my hip heavy and do some damage. Boom, boom. Let him do all the work, carry my weight.
Absolutely. Just lean in with the right hip and ground and pound with the left hand.
Now, the thing about Potts right now is he could drive in, and because Joey's feet are on the fence, he couldn't sprawl back, and he could actually get into a single if he were to circle to his left, or if he popped the head out to the outside, he could drive into a double. Oh, now it looks like he was trying to get some type of sweep there, and it ended up getting him in a worse position. He's in side control. But Joey's hooking the leg, and if Potts were to push the head, he could trap the head in a reverse triangle right there.
Yeah, he's getting his arm out. He's trying to hold on to that. That was an illegal knee, but I don't think he did it on purpose.
Now, right there, if he just used his right leg to hook Joey's head, he's got that reverse triangle.
Joey needs to get his arm out.
Definitely don't want to leave it there. Now, let's see some right hammer fists from Joey.
Yeah,
there you go.
And it's there. He needs to posture up on his
nice. Now, both fighters have not stopped working this whole time.
I think
Potts
he's got
the
him
whole time.
stretched out in a crucifix right now. He needs a left hip in and use his right hand.
Well, he's got to get a left underhook first. He wants to get the far side underhook, and then you can do damage. He's going for a key lock there. It's in a weird position because you want to bring that elbow down to the hip to lock out the shoulder. He's not in too much danger until that elbow comes down to the hip, because your shoulder is very flexible,
Nice.
highly elevated there.
Very, very hard fought round, and it looks like another one for Thompson going into round 3 is 2.
Roger, third and final round. Let's keep it clean. You need to stop grabbing the shorts, and you don't grab the fence. You hear me? Those are your last warnings, both of you. Let's go.
Wow, what a great official. I mean,
He's the best.
he saw
We will bring him to every show.
he
is
saw a
the
double
absolute
foul, and he didn't foul either of them because they both
best. Right.
messed up.
He's an amazing referee.
Touching to the gloves, some class.
There we go.
Oh
Comes
man,
out banging.
it's that right hand that seems to be landing
Joey
on
needs
Joey.
to get his chin down and move his head, or that.
Joey's
There you
breathing
go.
with his
He
mouth
got it
open. He
again.
almost was knocked out right
Yes.
there.
He needs
That
to-
was very impressive.
He needs to start paying attention to where his head's at.
If I'm Potts, I stop going for the leg at any time, and I just
Joey's bringing it
move
back.
away.
You know, Joey always constant pressure from Joey. He's never stops throwing punches. Not
Now-
so effective from here, but he's throwing and he's scoring.
You hear his corner say, "Don't punch yourself out." That's a way to say, "Hey, maintain position, stay on top."
Potts looking for another throw. Lands with the knee.
Oh, nice. Both fighters not stopping, even though they're pressed against the fence. That the action never stops. Now Joey trying to secure that head.
Still heavy on the head. He's staying on that head.
Now at
There
this
he goes. That was good. He's
at this
throwing-
point, Joey could kick the leg out and foot sweep him here, drive him down with that front headlock and stay on top. Potts is reaching up and attempting to twist and throw, but it's very hard to do that against the fence. If I'm Joey, I could knee my opponent's knee right now and really do some
Absolutely.
damage.
He could flare that knee up and throw him in there. Like you said earlier, you know, if you were Joey to win the round, you would do exactly that. Take him down, stay effective. You know, sometimes it's not the most exciting, but you got to win the fight.
We saw Potts go for the triangle earlier. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for the triangle again.
Yeah, this is good. This is good. Mike is making these guys fight. This is great. Good stand up. Watch. Look.
Oh my gosh. Lead push kick. The fight's over, guys. The fight's over. To me, I mean, as soon as I see
You know
a guy
what?
take
Yeah,
a knee.
he turned his back, but Mike.
Oh, no. Mike is one of the best refs in the
yes,
game.
He's better than we are. He was paying attention to Jonte's eyes, and Mike has done this
Well,
in several
Joey
fights.
pounced on it.
Yeah.
Joey needed to back off and act like, hey, he turned his back and fight's over.
Mike will let the fighter work.
Well,
You
no,
have-
he lets you earn it. That's
you
for
earn
sure.
it. You have to fight back, and he'll give you that opportunity.
Man, a second ago, Potts was on one knee with his back exposed, and I think Joey got so overzealous that he rushed him and ended up forfeiting position, giving Potts that takedown.
I think Potts was playing possum. That's my opinion. I don't know. Was it a solid kick? I couldn't really see, but either way, he sprung right back up, you know. But that's very dangerous too, because if you have the wrong referee, they'll stop the fight. You play possum and lose, you know. And this is actually 10 seconds left to throw
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Wow.
Oh!
Wow. Man, you know what? This is a Johnte Potts round.
That would make it.
Hey, you know that it's so much action. I don't even know. I shouldn't even say anything, but that was amazing. These guys are getting their money's worth tonight. What do you think, Joe? Who do you give that to?
Well, to me, it looks like for sure they need a rematch because I'm thinking Joey's going to win this one. That'll put them 1-1.
It's a great idea. I think let's go interview these guys. That was an amazing fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for both fighters. After 3 rounds of action, it has come down to the judges' scorecards. Judge number 1 scores the bout 30-27. Judge 2 and 3 are both in agreement, scoring the bout 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the red corner, Johnte Thompson.
Joey, look at this camera this time. What an exciting fight. I know there was some pressure coming into this fight because prior you had fought him and lost a split decision. Come on up.
Dixie.
Dixie?
Yeah.
Oh, come on up here. Joey, were you nervous hearing that it was a decision again?
Yeah. You know, man, I thank God. Honestly, that's it. Through Jesus Christ, we can do all things. I pray He strengthens us. My faith's strong and I'm mentally and physically better than I've ever been. And my family's closer than I've ever been. That's my section over there.
Well, let's look at that. Dixie, are you happy that your dad won this fight?
Yeah.
Well, it was a great fight. Now, I guess I get 3 questions, so here's my third and final question. Joey, would you be interested in a rubber match? Would you fight Potts again?
Yeah, dude. He's a tough son of a gun and he deserves a rubber match.
Well, what a great fight, guys. Please, everyone, give Joey a round of applause. Wonderful fight. Would you like to thank anyone, sir?
My sponsors, Mega's Zone, my family, my wife, Addison. She supports me. I work 10-hour shifts at work on nights. I train 6 days a week, and she still stays around for me.
Well, get in here and take some pictures.
Where's Brian? Brian, Corey, Josh Keller, Sasha Pogostein.
Well, great job tonight.
That's him.
And this is going to be awesome. Take some team pictures and enjoy. I believe we're going to be starting intermission here shortly, guys. Thank you, everyone. Joey, great job. Give him a round of applause, everyone. Wow.